Imagine awakening to the news that Japan, yes, Japan, one of the world's largest financial centers, just taken a decision that has the potential to drastically alter the course of our beloved XRP. Real infrastructure, real liquidity, and real utility are all on the verge of exploding. The weird part comes next. Japan is quietly setting the stage with Ripple's RLUSD, and SBI Holdings is right in the middle of it, while everyone else in the US is preoccupied with ETFs and news stories. Man, you're looking at one of the largest payment corridors that XRP has ever seen if they lock in a stable yen on top of this. This isn't merely a Twitter theory. This is a real domino that might cause a chain reaction. Indeed, pun intended. That completely alters the worldwide outlook for XRP. And I'll demonstrate to you why this is a noise. It's a prelude. Let's dissect everything now. $105,874.00 for Bitcoin. Right now, it has increased by 0.34% over the last day. Ethereum is down 0.09% at 2,514 right now. This morning, we're witnessing XRP go a little crazy. Is the XRP Ledger Apex event falling down related to this? If you are not a part of the trend or a member of the new channel, perhaps XRP is just waiting for a breakout, coming in at $2.27 right now, people. You should go over there. You must click the subscribe button. Everyone is aware of what is happening with this channel. We have discussed it. I'll provide a link to the Patreon group below $5.00 per month if you want to contribute. Why not? Yes, but they deleted this channel entirely, people. No explanation. YouTube simply cuts out your knees when you wake up, and that's what they did when they got to the Bullwinkle blooper. We will be discussing all things XRP. We'll discuss life beyond cryptocurrency, including how we'll use our funds and survive off the interest they generate. We'll also discuss how we plan to color additional cryptocurrencies. Go take a look and provide your boys some encouragement. This is the video. We completed SEC yesterday. When JIC shot cryptocurrency, they did. And we followed up today because we have an XRP ETF that might arrive as early as this month. 17th. Just before I started filming this video, I had a lovely question. Do we need... The question is this. While I'm here for my boy Lee, he asks, if the case must be resolved completely before we can receive the ETF, or if we can receive the ETF on the 17th and the case is still open, here's the solution. Before an XRP ETF is authorized, the Ripple lawsuit does not need to be resolved. Why? Because other cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds, ETFs such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, have previously been approved by the SEC, while investigations and litigation are still pending. Liquidity, price discovery, and custodial readiness are the most important factors. And I should add that XRP already checks both of those criteria, if not all of them. Here's the twist though. Approval of the ETF before to the... Casey's conclusion indicates that the SEC is easing its position or is ready to reach a settlement. Although it's not required, it provides us with even more legal clarity if the lawsuit is resolved first. So yes, even though the lawsuit isn't yet over, we might see an additional PETF to prove as early as next week. That in and of itself will be a historic change in the signal for Wall Street to enter people's optimistic future. When I released this, everyone freaked out over a 5% decline. We won again because smart money did nothing. Price immediately retaliated, but the majority was shaken out once more. I regret to inform you, if you continue to respond and give in to noise, your liquidity upon exit. I'll see everyone at the summit. I'll actually skip this. Something from Binance USD. Sounded like real USD was what I was going to play. However, as this is quite significant, I want to dive right into this. SBI, in fact, this might bring the video to a close. This will have an impact on the price of XRP and the use of RLUSD, and there is a lot to analyze and talk about. Let's enter the fury of the devil and declare, as of May, according to SBI Holdings, talks to manage the RLUSD and SBI VC trading are ongoing. They continue to mention using XRP for Ripple payments when a JPY stablecoin becomes live. It will be interesting to watch what happens to them. So let's discuss this. This isn't just another financial company, is it? SBI Holdings. In Asia, this has been Ripple's key partner for the longest time. Their participation in RLUSD highlights Japan's willingness to connect tokenized real assets with traditional finance. They have already incorporated XRP into their corridors for remittances in their own money system. Picture that scaled with a stable coin instead. RLUSD has a legitimate use case in addition to its actual liquidity. The RLUSD coin is not a fad. This serves as Ripple's link to tokenized liquidity in the real world. Consider on-chain finance, global settlements, and tokenized T-bills, SBI talking about. RLUSD indicates that actual infrastructure, not just conjecture, is being built. XRP becomes the train when RLUSD and SBI VC trading are integrated. This transforms speculative stories into pipelines of manufacturing quality. Thus, a JPY stablecoin could have an impact on the future. The JPY and XRP triangle would be completed with the JPY-backed stablecoin from SBI acting as the connecting thread. It might result in FX corridors made possible by XRP, which would simplify cross-border payments between Southeast Asia, the US, and Japan. SBI's affirmation of XRP's ongoing use supports Ripple's mission. RLUSD does not take the place of XRP. It makes it better. Value is settled by RLUSD. XRP connects several currencies in the global value chain. They eliminate friction. Folks, this is just theory. The setup is as follows. They are in fictitious alliances. Joint ventures like SBI, Ripple, Asia are already run by SBI and Ripple. The inclusion of RLUSD is probably a step toward regulatory approvals in Japan and around the world. Global convergence around Ripple's ecosystem is evident from the timing, which came just months after the SEC allowed crypto indices. This macro perspective is incredibly straightforward to use and comprehend. Japan plus the Ripple stablecoin equals an early adoption advantage. The majority are keeping an eye on US banks, but because of their tech-forward policies, Japan may be able to adopt stablecoins more quickly and decisively. SBI is leading the way and has the potential to establish Japan as the first reliable coin and meter remittance center using Ripple technology. Pay attention to this. I am aware that we have been waiting for him to suddenly reach $10 for the past 7 years or so. Although we're not there yet, I think that blink is approaching. And in the meantime, the XRP chart is looking nice, everyone. We are testing resistance at about $2.30 or support at about $2. If and when that threshold is breached, we will retest the most crucial range. The Fibonacci numbers between 250 and 271, between 0.5 and 0.618. We'll aim for a new all-time high on XRP once that barrier is breached. Pay attention to the 17th. On the Bullwinkle Blueprint, we produced a video. In the first comment, it is pinned to the top of this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We discuss the ETF, we discuss how we get there and what might happen on the 17th. Exciting times for those of us who own XRP. I'll just leave it at that. I hope you had fun. I wish you a pleasant Sunday. I'll see you all at the next one.